Okay. Let's take a quick look here. Make sure everything's running smoothly. Okay, awesome. Let's just chat afterwards this time around. If not, oh well, because I tried. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. So, for those of you who don't know who Ace Attorney is, you have been living under a rock, okay? Like, seriously. Alright, make sure that that's not echoing there. Okay, what am I doing that for? Just do it this way. There we go. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, you either been living under a rock or you've been doing something else. I don't know. Anyway, but yes. I played this back on the old school DS. Back in the day. I was forgetting something. There we go. So yeah, I played this back in the DS. I want to say about when the game first came out back in 2014. Yeah, so about 10 years ago. So yeah, I played this when it first came out. At least the first one. So I haven't played it since then. So, but yeah. So let's. Oh, wow. Hold on. If. Okay, cool. Controller works with this. Awesome. Okay, I will work with the controller. Oh yeah, no, here we go. First one was 2001. That's right. Yeah. So, okay. So yeah, so we're gonna start with this one here. Episode 1. The first tournament. Oh, I got a trophy. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to blame it on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Hi. Oh, hi, Chief. I'm glad you made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I'm kinda owe him my current job for him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. That's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life. Everything. It's over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. It's him. Death. Despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Hey, Larry. I'm so guilty. Tell me I'm guilty. Give me a death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong with you, Larry? It's all over, man. I'm finished, man. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took away from me, Nick? Who did this? You gotta tell me, who took my baby away? First it was all your girlfriend's dad. Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Excuse me. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He had a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone he's a good guy at heart. And I own one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I am. And that's what I'm just going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. The court's now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defendant is ready. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thanks. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstance, I think we should have a test to assess your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and consciously. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant? Oh, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your lips about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a double blank here. Phoenix, are you serious? Are you absolutely sure you're up for it? You even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine going on. Is this in the court record? Just press the tab button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. That's alright. Who is the victim in the case? Okay, RB for the court record. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of death? He died because she was struck once with a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we should proceed. You see much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first question for you, prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright is told us the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it as evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure you pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is only information you have in court. Use the tab button to court records frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Well, the prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Buzz, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get a chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She wasn't talking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyways? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you. I was seeing another man. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the days before she was murdered. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The passport has been added to the court. Indeed. It appears she had returned the day before the murder. No way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large age. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used them to support her lifestyle. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Stone was. Tell me, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating shit-dog. I'm gonna die. I just want to drop dead. Yeah, and when I met her in the... Oh, crap. Okay, and the bottom of this... I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motivation is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh, boy. This is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I mean, have him answer honestly, really. I mean, that's the only thing. If I remember this right. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. Hold up. Oh, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The press would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the body, the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing from the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Swan to the stand. Mr. Sarge, you want any newspaper's description? This is correct. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Swart, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness account. Oh, well, I was going door to door in its descriptions when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside into the apartment. I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I crawled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought I called the police immediately. However, the apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and find a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the vending sitting right in the window. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to be working during the blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone Mr. Swalt used was one of those. Your Honor, I have the record of the blackout for Swalt. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin the cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to explode the light in the testimony witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? You're lying to his innocent, right? That means that was the witness causing him to lie during his testimony. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compared to witness testimonies to the evidence at hand, there is bound to be a contradiction in it. First, find a contradiction in the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once we find a contradiction in evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record on the tab button and then find the contradiction in the testimony. Cross-examination. Witness account. I was going door to door or something. Okay, so you're kind Oh, shit. Wrong button. Exactly, it was 1 p.m. Man ran. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction there somewhere. Send the court record using the tab button. If something strikes you as suspicious, find it in the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the Perfect, right there.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Yes, it was what? Oh wait, no, wrong person. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes its time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There is no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. I just really forgot the time. That's why I find it hard to believe. This is what? Why were you suddenly found the body at 1 p.m.? That's really a good question. Good job, buddy. We can put him on the spot. That's all you have to do to point out contradictions. Lies always forgot to get more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you go and give your testimony again? You see, I thought the body and I heard the time. Those voices at the time. They were probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. Well, I thought it was 1 p.m. Really sorry for the misunderstanding. Already found the contradiction as it is. I see. You had a loss from a tape program. Mr. Wright, would you cross-examine the witness? Right, you know what to do. I've got this one. I want to say... There we go.
Objection!
Hold it right there. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And according to this, proves it. Crap. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. We have an explanation for this first shot. No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Swart. The court will require accurate testimony at the very beginning. This constant corrections are harming your credibility. That's you seem rather distraught. Oh, that's you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shot providing the body. Very well, Mr. Swart. Let's see your testimony one more time, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a tablecloth in the department, wasn't there? Yeah, it was a murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw the clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. No, excuse me. Let's see.
Objection!
The murder weapon isn't a clock, it's a statue. Now, how do you suppose to be a clock? pictures? What do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Swan. I saw it now. That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Holland. That's what you're saying is this statue is indeed a clock. The necklace is a switch. You just tilt it and it says time out. As it doesn't look like a clock. It's a naked statue. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Let's see. But it was a tail clock after all. Well, it's right. The prison witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with this testimony now? Yeah. How do you still know it's a clock? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness territory. We wouldn't even have known the weapon was a clock instead of he was fully in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying. You were inside the apartment the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove it. I'll do better. You're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and then the shot from the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. What are the cause? Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Spot, the sound wasn't less a question. Quite an impression on you. Understandable, since he was the murderer when you spoke, just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's that meaning of this? This is a baseless conjunction. Baseless? Just look the witness's face. Witness, care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw something... Yeah! Really? Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was me, I'll tell you. I saw him. He killed her and should be burned. Burned! Give him death! Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright? Yes, sir. Your Honor, you claim the sound witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Oh, this is writing on this. I better carefully. Your Honor, the sound what you heard was definitely from the clock. In fact, it's clear which you specifically. Let's sound the clock now. Here in the court. May I have the clock? I asked the court to listen carefully. I think is 8:25. This is simply a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, behind the clock, what is your conclusion, Mr. Payne? Can you tell me what time it is now? It is 11:25. As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the dependency between what Mr. Swan heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Swan, trying to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. What did you talk about now? All it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow? That is a murder. You can't prove that. You don't have a case. How am I going to prove that? I'm so close. Mr. Wright. It seems you'll have critical evidence for what you're saying. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you negate the witness. Unfortunately, this is the cross-examination of Mr. Frank. I came down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal, a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Boss comes to save the day. Excuse me. Not so fast, Mr. Swan. Here, Chief. Listen up. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw away this one away. Not like this. Chief, it's over. You can't prove the problem until the day of the murder. Nobody heard that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean. Wait. Try thinking out of the box. But you're trying doubting the facts. Assume the cause was. You know, proof. Yourself. Why is it 3 hours? Very obvious. You don't have your proof. Right? Right? These are the reason why the clock was 3 hours slow. Yeah, because she did a little through time. She would have for all of the I might out loud. Totally forgot how loud that could be. Make sure I'm like not making this too loud, but also like not too quiet either. But yeah, no, it's because of the fact that she was traveling abroad. Wait, maybe I can't prove it. You must have the evidence to show what you can prove, right? Find it and let him have it. Ooh, excuse me. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock is already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support his claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court records that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Words. Let's see. We'll through this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock is running slow. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her on the head in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Swat? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Pine, your witness. Hey, he was arrested and he was taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this isn't only a formality, but this court finds defendant Larry Butts not guilty. Random confetti. And with that, the court is adjourned. Now I'm off to go get a brewski with my old friend, with an old friend of mine. He's coming from off the island before. It turns out that Frank Schwat was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see what people were when we were at the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Swat let himself do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Swat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 2.
I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry's must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, isn't it? Well, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Oh, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool? Won't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot about you in her own way. You don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? No? I'm not just sympathizing with you, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something to prove that she felt about him? Uh-huh. Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Take that! Check it out, Larry. Proof positive. You weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? What about the clock? The clock is you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, think of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks, man. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope to see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change, deepening, depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying a part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Well, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trail came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. For Chapter 1. For Episode 1. Brand new episode has been added.
Ugh, can I take a drink here? Bring, bring. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, it's been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I've been getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold the evidence for you. Sharp as ever. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping any of my evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it made it look like a statue of the thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. He always likes toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Ooh, excuse me. No. I'm only teasing. I should probably tell the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Also, I'm gonna fix my this is bugging me. I think something happened with my game. Give me 1 sec. Do. Just checking. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Oh, man, take a break from doing something, and next thing you know, everything goes to shit. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some paper inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a particular meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit up the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Bye, Mia. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Sorry, I'm trying to clean my glasses here. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Colaw's office. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not Confucius of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Coil office. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, or so we should go all out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia!
Maybe she's in her office. Oops, wrong button. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief! Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief! It's encrusted with dry blood. How ironic that this became a murder weapon. Again. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this. If there's any clues here, she was struck in the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There's some strange glass shards near the boss's body. Must be a piece of glass that the light standing broken in the back of the room. Nothing else seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? It's a word written in blood on a scrap piece of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from the department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough stupid around for now. I better call the police and find out what this girl's doing here. Let's see. Right, better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like it was halfway taken through a part. Police! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The girl just now. Where'd she go? I put it right there on the sofa. On that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was written to this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought I'd be able to use evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote in the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would she write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've gone done it. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. see? Wait, no. Yeah, no. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Whoa! Excuse me? The word Maya. You mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here, no in her blood, see? With her dying breath, she must have wrote a killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. We're moving down to the precinct, ma'am. Wait! Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were so heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think that's something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No. I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like fun. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go if I ever go into trouble. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait and give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. That's true, I guess. But at the same time, I just can't sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? Is that what you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me what to do at the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for the upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, the clock shaped like a finger. The one Larry made. How there could have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I've got to delete those things. So you have the conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered, a detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. The next time I see the detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note and so you don't forget it, okay? Sure, thanks. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae families, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you say Fae family? Yeah. So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left them out to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought it would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said if I were in trouble, I should call him. And while I'm in trouble, do you think you can ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if the guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney for me to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. The visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. September 6th, Grossberg's law office. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention to run an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later. Hold on, I want to examine shit. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to keep dust lustered. This painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil painted is so thick. Practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the prize is nothing to sneeze at. The price is nothing to sneeze at either, for the matter. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is in it. Well, it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelf filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They all don't even seem like they've ever been read. Looking around. Nothing else. Okay. Hey. What is it? Did you meet with the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if find this elite lawyer she was talking about. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, I don't know you were... Oh, sorry. I don't know... Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the name wrong. Sorry, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're a no-killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... I'll be nice. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right. At your service.
Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't be calling me Dick. Hey, Dick. Hey, Dick. Dick, get over here.
Yes, sir. Be right there.
You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial.
Sorry, pal, but this is the one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means.
You being a lawyer and all. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
Huh? You want to know the results, eh?
No, don't you look at me, pal, like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but it doesn't mean you get any special treatment.
All right. You can see the report, but that's all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wait, you do know him, don't you? I mean, technically I do, and I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Aw, don't be talking to him that way. You can barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this is pretty much decided the case.
So, Edgeworth is the one on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredible young age of 20. And of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you think I could give it? Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'd give it to me.
Something the matter?
Oh, it's not, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
The cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's numbers. A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
You're trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I'm already checked all the numbers in my memory.
Impressive. You're quite the detective.
Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. I guess I'll have to ask all the questions I need.
You done here, pal?
Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you'd be planning on talking to the witness. Anyways, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyer ways, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? You sent her home already then?
You're trying your lawyer tricks on me now? She's not to go outside the room until the trial.
Oh, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay Miss May a visit.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all something like out of a movie. I'm so excited. This is all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What do you think you're doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry into other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought you was gonna explode there for a second there. I was just I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you can tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Ugh. No thanks. I dare not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just say exactly who you are? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you're blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television. Oh no, not me. Just a lawyer. Excuse me. You see, Mr. Detective? Why don't you go looking for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. See, yep. Still penny says, let's see. The flowers are fake, that's expected. I know sunflowers and tulips. Maybe later. Okay. Nope. Nothing here, Phil. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that was the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He even looks grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I am not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see me on the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it! Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. Nope, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Actually, what if I can talk to him? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why won't you take the case? Well, it's just, I am busy, you see? But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with him. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I say. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How do you know Maya Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked one, stopped one. That's quite a painting. You noticed. That's my pride and joy. Impressive, is it not? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth less. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't even interested. It's not for sale. I am busy. I'm not buying. Jeez. Let's see. Make sure I've checked everything before I go. Alright, back to the detention center, I guess. Hey, oh, you're back! Did you find that lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, you see, just be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Look, I see. I've been abandoned then. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, okay. This morning call, upcoming trial. Then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off, and I could smell blood. That's when I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say that a lot of spiritual powers run in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you lived by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I lose my powers. I feel bad for her to be all by herself on that mountain. So, who was this man your mom who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir for everyone who was talking about it. Apparently, the police were running out of leads, so they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow. So, what happened? The case was solved. or so they thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultant was a medium and had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. So she, my mother, became a laughingstock for the nation. I see. Wait, excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her or go home? No, you defend Alan. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... No one else is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there for a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count me in. Count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. Whew. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Let's see. Smile for the camera. He hasn't moved an inch. Pro there. Okay. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come out to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you need anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to sleep around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. Wright of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. Wright of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name before? Dude, we literally just heard it like 5 minutes ago. That's his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Bleh. Could it be a coincidence? Don't know, but now's our chance to take a look at the drawer. There's a screwdriver. Oh, taking out the drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? It's a wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with something like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her room, in a hotel room? There's a story behind it all, that I know. Alright. I'll be using this as a bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Oh wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still here? Uh-oh. Time to scram. I'll look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Dun 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 dun. To be continued. September 7th, 10 p.m., 10 a.m. District Court, number 1. Number 1. Courtroom is now in session for trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecutor is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this crime, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason of doubt of the facts. Doubt the facts in this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Chief Officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Why the hell am I here? Witness, please state your name and profession for the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe to us the details of the murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was evident to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. This court accepts the statue as evidence. Oh, ow. They're still calling it a statue. No, Detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had all hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I'm going to see a single contradiction in that evidence. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, was that Maya just throwing something at me? What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness, she would just bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give it a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, I can't see a contradiction there. I'll just have to take Maya's advice and press him button. Actually, there is one contradiction. Hold on a second. Yeah? If I heard you correctly, you said arrested her because you had our evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you said it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink claims was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Miss Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up. Here, my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about it first, Your Honor. Very well. Let's hear your testimony again. I've secured the suspect. I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results tested shows blood of the victims. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify this vital piece of information in the first time? I know. I'm a real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. That's his whole story. Okay. There has to be a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Okay. Oh, shit. Nah, that was my fault. Let's see. Red and blood on the back. Death was instantaneous. Wait. If it was instantaneous, how could she have written the blood? Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, now is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. The one who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? Well, when? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution point being... The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. Well, what? What? The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to the blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Let's see. Yeah, I want to see Edgeworth as a champ. What was the right answer to this? I know there was a right answer. Yeah, and I'm gonna call it out. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard something you want. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense refrains from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence would strongly suggest the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose. Well, that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call then its next witnesses. The poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let witness Miss April May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton twinking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Well, I was in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Cole law office? Mm-hmm. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court what you saw. About what you saw. Miss Booby Boobs? I mean, Miss May? It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant chair. Then the woman, dodged to the side one side and ran away. But the girl caught up her and she hit her. And then that woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Blink. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is remarkably a solid testimony. I don't see any need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Meyer's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly ways of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yeah. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have the feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has some weakness. Well, begin your cross-examination. Let's see. Okay, let's go through this. Blah, blah, blah. That's it. Nothing really jumps out of this contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better press her to face some facts a bit. Okay. She dodged. Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, she... What? That's it. She couldn't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know... I had a feeling. Well, I had a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe we should press a little harder on this one? Yes. Let's see how far I can run this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out the window at that time of night.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needing her to reveal trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop them. That poor girl. Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You look out the window. What did you see next? No, it's that last portion. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girly physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Well, what? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you aren't telling the truth. Did you really see the defendants? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of those things. The testimony is bogus. But we don't know if she was dressed the way that night at the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gonshu. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rotter, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I mean, I just didn't think of all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May? Miss May? The court would like you to remind you that the police omit nothing. Please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first step and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, I mean, that kind of statue-looking clock. A thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not stop you? I see. I'd only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay, go through everything. Let's see if we're gonna... Her previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was a testimony in her own words. Kind of press and squeeze the truth out of her, figuratively, of course. Let's see. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lurk. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. said now was quite revealing. Revealing? You think like that one, you Mr. Naughty Lawyer? You just said the statue of the thinker was a clock. Well, there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person is in much of the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and was found guilty of murder. Order? Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all important here. The defense is trying to use the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may have recalled, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection is sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. And if he stopped me there, this trial would have been over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. It says the time. So you've been in the law office of Fire & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go in there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office of Fire & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. So you could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Hell no. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... you were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Amateur. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything without it. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she could really have heard it. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn. And then switch directions and quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court... It's inconceivable that the clock in question is wrong. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look. Right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? This as the defense says. The clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, and as you say, it can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And what has exactly happened? And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove the clock was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Was it in you who told me proof is everything?
Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you proof. You like the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the witness clock was removed. Shit. Oh, right, the conversation.
Take that!
Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone? Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for an evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker then? If you could. Okay, so yeah, it's just... September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think it's clear. I think this makes it clear that the clock was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock's face before. I saw that clock before. Was it at a store again? I got to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Yeah. The witness claims to have seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please proceed. Produce this evidence that will prove the witness this witness must have not seen it before.
Take that!
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in the stores! Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? She went super safe for a hot second there. What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she died, and should die for it. Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May knew the weapon was a clock because the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She had? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence to prove that the witness had heard the murder was a clock.
Take that!
Have a look at this.
Oh, that's...
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the class, what is this?
Miss April May, you were attacking the victim, Miss Minothane's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in a position of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have proven one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove it? I think not.
Oh yeah?
I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is wouldn't it be the? I think it was either the phone or the receipt. God, it's been too long since I've played this. Ah.
Yes, we see that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. This is how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Not in the fun way. Miss May! Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? No fair. I don't getting up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl, is it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't it tippity tapping her irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove why you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped her phone?
I just see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting to my room service from the sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. I don't think I could drink. I don't think. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
I don't think I'll make this up. Ask the bellboy.
Wink. There to go. The witness was not at the scene of the scene at the murder.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that doesn't separate the crime from being with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're just gonna let her walk away? There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does events have anything to say? Well, come to think of it. Right, on with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May had admitted to wiretapping, yes. But there bears no relevance to the case at hand, murder. Well, there's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh. I think there has to be an end, but I'm all out of evidence. I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edwards, the prosecution have any other call to witness? None, Your Honor. She was the last. What? But that means Maya's guilty. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Miss Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April's alibi proves to be solid, then by default your client, Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth, he's got me backed to a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well, the court calls the hotel boy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir, so I'm happy to be of service. Gee, sir, it looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness will begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in a business for 4 generations. I believe we received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She requests for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely as requested time, of course. And I believe the iced coffee to our I delivered the iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin cross-examination. Right. I am ready. I hope. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. Maya will be finished. Cross-examination. Alright, let's skip this part and we'll see what we need to do. The bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie, but I have to find something in the testimony. One more time. I'll press him until he spills the beans or his tea. Okay, so let's see. No. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished her. 9, the time of the murder. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Okay... Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely it's at 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? This way was quite insistent that I brought it in. Oh, bellboy, I like the iced coffee at exactly 9 p.m. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be particular about the time? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely, sir. It is an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain? Well, I brought her room service, sir. She, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. Well, not the French kiss, sir. Just more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have to do that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prime demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget ever, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't believe this happened. Can I protest? Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask you one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. I'm Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that is all. Okay. This is really it. Now this is my last chance. What do I have to ask you? Not bad, man king. What was it? I think it was the check-in? Tell me about the check-in. Tell me when you checked Miss May in. Oh, alright, very well, sir. My first thought was she was a very beautiful person. She was just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir. But even I had a little chance with her love affair. What did he say? What did you just say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Excuse me. Well, yes, I see. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Oh, well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That sort of thing that's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. Was there a good pastor there? Miss Edgeworth, who? He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see a man in that room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple, it was the man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has the alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you would like that if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into the matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Miss May. Court is adjourned.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So what's happening with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Okay, sorry guys, I gotta BRB real quick. I need to eat some agua. Because I am all out of drink. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I see. I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man, Miss May, he has the key. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning that her charms won't work on everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, the case of... Okay. I mispressed too soon.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna find out more about this man. Do you think you know who... do you think he was the one who... Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimonies are all lies. In fact, there is only one part that hasn't stuck in, that had been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good it will do off now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. And this will be continued next time, guys. So we're gonna save it here, and we're gonna call it here for the night, guys. Whew. Man, I had forgotten how much fun it was to play this. It's different now, so because of being able to voice the characters. So, hold on. Okay. Okay, sorry, just random message there. Anywho, so yeah, it was fun. It's fun to replay this, especially since it's been such a long time that I've played this one. So, and also it's a lot of fun because of the fact like I get to actually voice the characters this time around. So, but yeah, I hope you guys are gonna enjoy. Hope you guys will enjoy this. If you do, let me know in the comments or whatever how this works. I don't know. It's been a while. In the meantime, if you guys want to check this out and check out for future streams, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell button to be notified when the next stream will be up. In the means, and I hope you guys have an awesome time, and I'm glad to be back to doing this. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. In the meantime, my name is HeartaZac, reminding you guys to game on, rage on, laugh on, and repeat. Catch you guys next time.